Marijuana smokers in Colorado and Washington are celebrating after residents in both states voted to legalize the plant for recreational consumption. Under the new laws, people over the age of 21 will be allowed up to 1 ounce of marijuana, purchased at state-licensed stores where it will be taxed like alcohol. In Colorado, voters took the measure one step further, allowing people to grow their own weed, up to 6 plants worth. Supporters of the bill likened it to repealing the Alcohol Prohibition Act in the 1930s.
So just like with alcohol prohibition, our state is standing up and saying we are no longer going to foot the bill for this failed, ineffective, wasteful policy of prohibition. And if the federal government wants to deal with that itself, that's their prerogative. But we are trying a new and more sensible approach, and we certainly hope the federal government will work with our state.
The measures are in direct defiance of federal laws that continue to classify the drug as an illegal narcotic and could provoke intervention from Washington, D.C. Colorado's governor says federal and state governments should work together to find a solution.
Well, obviously I didn't support it. I think the federal government's probably going to come down, just like in prohibition. You can't do it by state. But I think at the very minimum we should work aggressively to decriminalize it. Make sure kids don't get felony records. I mean, the voters are pretty clear what they feel and what they want. So within the limits of federal law and whatever the federal government will permit, we have to figure out how we're going to go forward.
For now, marijuana supporters are still riding high on their victory.
Just a dose.